Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jack from Maclunkey-cast.
Maclunkey.
Episode 14. Yeah, we're bringing that back now. So
Yeah.
it's episode 14, and there's a lot. There's a lot of news. So we've got Micro Squadron has a huge list of dropped stuff that they're gonna do, plans, ideas, ships, whatever you want to, the whole list of different stuff. And then Black Series has a lot too. Obviously, we also have new pickups. A lot of this week for me. I think you too as well.
Oh
A lot
yeah.
of new pickups. There's an Ahsoka trailer and probably some other minor stuff we'll probably talk about too. We're gonna do our daily 30 minutes of Micro Squadron Galaxy, so don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah. We are too obsessed with that. So
Well,
I
they said a lot too, so it's hard not to talk about them.
they did. So we'll go ahead and just start with that. Let me go ahead and share
But the Micro Squadron news or
this.
the new pickups?
Yeah, we'll actually start off with some of the Micro Galaxy Squadrons news. So
Okay, cool.
I have, and everyone here can see it. So I have the, except Jack. So I
This is true.
have the new update from the first of the month. So let's go over this. Jack and I haven't got a chance to go over this with each other in detail. Just a couple things. So, Jazzwares Vault to launch later this fall with no premium membership.
Now
I don't know what any of
that's the
that means, but
website.
that's the
That's the
website.
website. Yeah, the one we've been talking
Jazzwares
about. Whether
Vault.
it's the Jazzware website where they have stuff up there, just not Micro Squadrons. That's going to be coming later this fall with no premium membership, so no like extra fees. So I don't know why they mentioned it. Do people do that?
That
I
means
don't
there
know.
probably will be in the future.
I don't know if that's
I
true.
think,
Do other
yeah.
people even do that? I don't know.
I mean, there's like Amazon Prime.
I guess
I,
that's a bit different. You can still buy stuff on Amazon without Prime. It's just like they. Well, maybe that's something to be worried about. Maybe it's not.
maybe
Who
for
knows?
Comic Con exclusive stuff.
Yeah. Did you get those by the way?
No.
Okay. I knew you said you had a lot of them. So okay, let's step two.
Yep.
Add eggs. Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
that's
Hold on.
no. The second thing on the list is hopes to make Vault available internationally as soon as they're able. So they're just working on getting that done.
That's
The next
reasonable.
thing is reiterated that Vault collectors sets begin with Series 3. So there will be collector sets that you can only get on this website.
Yeah.
But looking for ways to incorporate some of Series 2. Crowd-funded projects are likely to appear on Vault. We talked a little bit about this between Jack and I. I only
Yeah.
want big projects to be Vault because everything else should just be mainline. If they're going to print the TIE Fighter and then a damaged TIE Fighter and then a First Order TIE Fighter, every single one of those is a different sculpt, slightly different. Then
Yeah.
I don't think we should waste, like, if they're going to make the Ghost, that should be mainline. It's the size of the Falcon. We already got the Falcon. Charge 30
Now.
bucks, 40 bucks for it and give it
Yeah.
to me.
I'm excited for the Ghost. But I did mention in our text that like there's going to be some detailed stuff that they might do. I feel like they can get away with like there's probably stuff that they can't get away with.
I
I know
th-
they're upping the detail, which is in some of the later points, but like
Well, they're
there could be some
detailing more details on the figures.
they could do more. Yeah, those figures. I mean that's kind of the charm about it right now, I guess. But it wouldn't hurt to have more added figures. But I wouldn't hurt to do maybe more intricate things because maybe the Ghost, something like the Ghost, would they have the Phantom coming out? Like stuff like that, they could do more
Sure.
interactive pieces. They could do stuff that's maybe a little bit more complicated and more. You can do whatever you want with it and mess around. They do a lot of that already.
Yeah, I
Like
was gonna say. I
the
mean, they open up the AT-AT.
and you can get your hot speeder like hooked into it. Like,
Yeah,
there's details to it that's like okay, yeah, you guys pay attention and that's awesome.
I think these
But
crowdfunded things should be like the HasLab. They should be things that
they
they're
can't do
not willing
otherwise.
to do unless they know they're gonna have backing for it. So this should be large things. Maybe not a Star Destroyer, but like a
But
frigate.
what's the dreadnought that they're making? What was it again?
So I was thinking about that. The Dreadnought announcement, which I'm super excited for, and I love it, and I'm going to buy multiple of them because it's one of my favorite tanks in Star Wars.
Shell.
The ATTE, the Clone
Shell.
Wars tank. My issue with it being a different class than the AT-AT, because they're not that different in like length. Obviously,
They
the
shouldn't
AT-AT's
be,
way
yeah.
taller, but the AT-AT is barely longer than the AT-AT. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Maybe that's going to be the smallest thing in the Dreadnought class. But yeah, so we're there. So crowdfunded projects. There is no plans for large quantities of Series 2 or 3 to hit Targets and Walmarts. Not happening. So unfortunately, if you don't have anything else besides a Target or Walmart, you are going to have a hard time finding Series 2 and 3. Series 4 is a bit of a reset for retail. That's respectable. That they are basically saying, hey, we've done 4 waves in less than a year, and we're going to make sure for the future, we've noticed how hard it is for you guys to get this stuff. We're going to have to dip, we're going to cut back, and then we're just going to throw it all back out there again. That's great. That means they do care.
Yeah.
That means they do care.
And it's good, because and I don't know if we talked about this, there's a lot of mentions about how they overstocked the first line or first wave, I think.
Series 1 is available everywhere still. You can still get the Genevex Ventress ship. That's 50 of those at every store. The troop transport.
Oh my god.
You can still get TIE fighters every now and then.
There's like 20 troop transports in my local Walmart. I'm not kidding. There's 20 plus. Like, they have overstocked.
Yeah.
More than they're going to ever sell.
The Razor Crest is pretty well stocked.
Yeah.
At most
Razor
Walmarts.
Crest.
A Target.
I see a lot of,
go ahead.
Yeah. I see a lot of Slave 1 too. I did see 2 or 3 what's it called? Millennium Falcons at my Target today.
Oh, a Target.
And Walmart has a lot of them too. There's always like Razor Crest. You always see, what's it called? I see a lot of TIE fighters.
Normal TIE fighters. At Target, I see Darth Vader's TIE fighter quite a bit.
I do see Darth Vader quite a bit too. It's always in Slave 1. I think it's.
I don't see him anymore. I don't see it anymore. Boba Fett ship.
My Walmart has an end cap full of them.
Oh wow.
There's a decent amount of them there. So it's a lot of the same stuff, but we haven't seen like the Boonta Eve battle pack in places.
Dude, I want that so bad.
I've seen AT-ATs actually at a couple places though. I've seen a couple of them, so they're popping up. Don't show it, bro. We haven't got to that point yet. All right, editor, cut that out. It's fine. He won't cut it out. It's him. But I've seen some stuff. The Havoc Marauder is supposed to be a rarer one, but it's like, yeah, it should be on stores right now, but it's harder to find that. So some stuff we are seeing a lot more of than other stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we got the reset. So I'm excited. Hopefully the reset will fix this stupid retail mix-up where it's like Series 1 or Series 2 is like not even in stores yet for some of them, and like Series 3 is already out in shelves in some places or some of them.
Yeah.
So it's like a huge mix of like, what's going on here? What's the plan? They've just kind of fumbled it a little bit, messed it up, but they're gonna do a reset. They're gonna fix themselves, pick themselves back up, and help the fans out. So I'm hyped about that. I'm happy they're doing it.
I am too. It's definitely like a thank you.
Yeah, it's good because a lot of people. This stuff happens. A lot of store from the toy lines. Black Series has it. Other toys have it. I'm happy that they're gonna take a direction that's not like deal with it.
Yeah.
So. And what else we had? We had
they
Series
said...
4 split cases.
Yep.
So what's that? Is that like 2 ships, but like down the middle they just split it?
So Series 4 split cases. Expect Bomber and Biggs a little later. So half of Series 4 will launch at one point, and the other half will launch at another.
So okay, so splitting the series. Okay, Bomber and Biggs, I kind of like that. I mean, you gotta have Bomber, right? Like, they're gonna have like
TIE Bomber,
all the TIE variants. Are they gonna have the Thrawn's TIE? That'd be cool.
The TIE Defender would be awesome.
Is it visually different enough? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like the it's way different.
I can't remember exactly how it looks like. I know there's some differences. I can't remember off the top of my head. But,
someone with 3 wings.
I'd buy that one. I'd buy that one in a heartbeat. And I've already got a regular TIE Defender. I've got Darth Vader's too. I could maybe just have Darth Vader's. I might have the regular one. But that's cool. So you're just continuing with the bombers, filling it out. They got flight stands coming out. I know you're going to be buying that.
That's okay. So flight stands could come to the vault. If they do that, I will lose my mind. It's perfect. It's what we need. Give it to me.
It says
want
not
it
earlier
bad.
than 25.
They could
2025,
happen,
right?
but no earlier than 2025.
Could
So we got some
happen.
time to have, yeah.
Yeah, it could happen. 2025. We won't probably hear much word about that for a little bit, which is we're happy that they're thinking about it because that's something that people have been saying a lot of things about. I think people have found alternatives and they'll link it to you and be like, "Oh, here it is." But like official ones would be pretty slick because like my ships are kind of just sitting on the ground, and maybe if you can get like posable ones, or they can go kind of all out because they get detailed, so maybe they can do something fun.
Yeah.
And then they have the Dreadnought class, could be the size of the Assault class, but lack electronic features. So maybe
The assault
that's what
class,
the purpose is.
I guess the assault class, see that to me is a little weird, the wording of those names. So I guess the assault class is bigger than the dreadnought, or the same size.
It says,
the assault
it
class,
says
so
it
the
could
AT-AT,
be.
the AT-AT is assault. That's the assault class. So,
The Dreadnought's
and they
the
said
ATT.
it could lack electronics. So I mean, if it does, it's still a dreadnought with electronics. It's a weird choice.
It says could be the size of assault class, but lack. So it doesn't say but. It doesn't say could lack electronic features. I think it's gonna lack electronic features. So maybe I think that's what the difference is.
Well, the AT-AT,
Maybe that's the difference.
the ATTE definitely should have electronics.
I mean, the electronic parts is cool. I've messed with it too much. You check out drop a link to your review videos. They're
check
cool.
that.
You see electronics on a couple different, 2 or 3 different ships. I think you've shown.
There's only
Millennium
2 so
Falcon,
far.
ATTE,
Yep.
yeah. And then, so I think it may just be that's the difference in classes. One has electronics, one doesn't. Maybe the price. So you can kind of go, you know what you expect. Is it making noise or is it just light up?
It's making noise.
I can't hear it, but no, you trust your review. That's okay. I heard it and it cut out. Truth, but and just blew up.
He died.
He just died.
Flight stands, dreadnought, creatures and play sets as a possibility, but same thing, no earlier than 2025. That'd be fun.
That's interesting.
That'd be fun. I would love a Geonosian arena.
That's interesting because that's kind of they have their own kind of corner for ships. Obviously, that's kind of the corner they've been
They push
hard.
The ships, the vehicles is what.
Yeah,
is
but
what they
to be
do.
fair, how many can you do? Right? You can do quite a few.
I was gonna say you could do a couple hundred.
But you're gonna be like, oh, it's the ZWXY wing, and somebody's gonna be like, what
It's a
is
good
this?
ship.
Who owns this ship? It's gonna be like useless. Like, who's ever owned this ship? Who wants to buy it? Right? But they have plenty of room to work with. But I think it's interesting. Maybe they're kind of, I don't know. There's other play sets like vintage and stuff like that, and other people do it too. So
They could do like a mini Wampa.
I love what they do with the ships. So if they can be detail oriented,
Yeah. And they're still to
I'll buy
scale. My big thing is this is a to scale line. It's my favorite thing about it.
I don't know if they mentioned if it's to scale, but they'll probably do it that way. I don't see why they would do anything else.
Yeah, it would be weird if they started doing that not to scale.
They have an MO. They're very quality.
So possible playsets. Once again, figure packs are not something. Figure packs are not something they'll be doing in the line. Vehicle first. So yeah, you're not gonna get like, hey, here's a 20 pack of clone troopers. So
Which, it's not. They're not saying no, but they're saying not right now. Which is something I like that they're.
No, they
throwing
did
a lot
say
of
no.
ideas.
It's exactly what they said.
They're saying not right now.
No,
They're saying
they
not
said
for this line.
they're not doing it for Micro Galaxy Squadrons.
Yeah.
They're not doing it. Yeah, they're not making.
Figure packs is something they'll be doing in the line.
Yeah,
vehicle
which
first,
is
I guess.
Yeah, they're only they're not
going
gonna sell them.
Line,
yeah, so they're not gonna be making those
So
figures by
buy more
themselves.
cards. Buy more figures.
Right. Endor AT-AT could possibly be ready for pre-order on 8/4. As of recording this, it's 8/5. That was correct. Yesterday, I pre-ordered mine. Comes with a ton of figures. Comes with Luke, Vader, pilot, officer, and I think 3 or 4 stormtroopers. Great with that.
Nice.
So that's for pre-order.
That's cool.
Product
That did happen.
products could be coming from Andor, but nothing else planned. Nothing is planned for Book of Boba Fett or Kenobi. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of would like to see those big from the Book of Boba Fett, the final episode, the big robot droidicas that fought the Rancor. That would kind of be a neat one.
That wouldn't be. That'd be a figure. I mean, that's
No,
like
they're huge.
not a ship or a vehicle. It's just a.
It's big
It's
enough.
a dude. It's a dude.
No, it's a big droidica.
Man. It's a big dude, and I don't know if that really counts. That seems like you're kind of cutting, like, sitting on a line there. Maybe in 2025, I feel like that's sitting on a line. But Andor, what ships could they do for Andor? I mean,
the Fondor.
That's a real name.
That's what's his face's ship, the one with the lasers that could come
Sounds
out.
like he just picked a name like
that sounded like Andor.
And he's like, can I name my ship Andor? I was like, no, change it to some Fondor. All right. Yeah, you know what? Okay.
Right.
But they have a couple ships in there, I'm sure. I mean, they had an expansive world in that series, and if you do a Kenobi, what are you gonna do? The sand? You know? The Inquisitor ship's already a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's already a.
So
that's kind of weird.
There's a no Kenobi, but like, except for the ones we already did, you know.
That's an odd. Yeah, I just thought about that. That's weird. And I think the Slave One or the Boba Fett spaceship. I have to look at it. I don't know if there's a difference.
I don't know
there's a difference in them, and I'll have to look at it to see which one it's. No, it is the Book of Boba Fett. It is the Book of Boba Fett because he's got his repainted armor and he's with Fennec Shand.
Maybe they just mean that no more. They're
maybe
like, not for now.
Maybe.
I don't know how much else they would have to do, but maybe they'll like, all right, we gotta do Glub Shitto's ship. And be like, yeah, here he comes. So what else?
A big sad for me. Series 5 has been tweaked from what we saw at Celebration. Geonosian Starfighter's gonna get bumped. I want that because I love that ship. I love the Geonosian Solar Sailor too that Count Dooku has. I really like that.
No, it looks decent. I'm not too upset. It's not like a ship I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get this. But it looks cool. Stuff gets cut or backed up. It's not getting cut 100%. So probably a quality thing or just a timeline. They got too much going on, so that's okay.
EU expanded universe vehicles definitely on the table. A deep cut is coming. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of reference, but there's so much EU content you can probably go through and be like, "Is it this?" I don't know. EU seems interesting. Seems like
there's just a million things they could do.
I'm sure. That's the thing is that who's gonna buy all EU stuff? Are people gonna buy it? No, there's not a doubt. But like, are people who are like maybe less more casual gonna buy like EU ships? But it'd be fun to see. I think we don't get enough EU stuff.
Right. U-wing tags showing up at Walmart. Those are errors. Ignore those. It's not gonna come out till next year. Series 5 is still planned for next year. So that's when you should expect the U-wing, because it's the U-wing, the Geonosian fighter, and a couple others. Future waves will include the Armada edition, evergreen vehicle that has the most up-to-date detail and deco. So when you think of this, so basically what's going to happen, this has happened before with other toy lines. So imagine that we're going to get Wave 5, all right? But instead of giving the normal 6 or 7 ships, we're going to be given 5. And 2 of them will be re-releases of popular ships. That way people will still be able to get them. Because I know if you go to a store now, I mean...
Did they say specifically 2, or is it something like a
No,
example?
it just says expect some of them. I don't know if it's going to be 1 or 2. So
is this just like a detail upgrade to the characters, though, right?
From my understanding, it says think Luke X-wing comes back with new detailed helmet and R2 deco.
Yeah, that very much just seems like the character, which we haven't yet to see that.
That doesn't bother me, but I'm glad for people who, like, if they missed out on any certain ships, like the V-wing.
Yeah, that's great.
You know, if you didn't get the V-wing, you missed it.
Sabine Wren, bring her back, please.
They're not. That's an exclusive.
So much.
They're not doing.
But like right now, you look at the characters, you see like faceless blobs, which is it does the purpose.
Some of them are really good, though. I'll give them that. Bo-Katan and Jango Fett are really, really good.
Oh, I'm looking at Ahsoka right now. It doesn't look great, but that's fine. That's part of the charm when you get this kind of stuff.
I was gonna say it's hard to.
Oh, she's orange. I don't know what you mean.
It's hard to paint her.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess.
Imagine
But
trying
maybe we'll
to
see more.
paint that.
They're so small. I don't know how they're gonna fix. Like, I don't know, but we'll see. I guess.
Yeah.
But,
There should be some product for the Phantom Menace anniversary next year. All right, here is my prediction. There should be some product. That could be
Jar Jar ship.
that could be plural. There could be some product for the Phantom Menace next year. So,
Padme ship.
so the Naboo, the J-type Nubian. All right,
Yeah.
I know that. So the J-type Nubian, I think, is going to be a big one. I think the Bongo is going to be a big one. I think we might get the Bongo.
Oh, the tanks the droids drove.
No, that's the AAT. We already have that.
You do? I never saw that. What about the droid transport?
The AAT?
There you go.
You didn't know that?
I think about the circular one. Maybe that wasn't in that movie, to be honest. That was Kashyyyk, wasn't it? Was it only Kashyyyk? I know the AAT. I think of the circular one. I don't think they have that one yet.
This one.
No, I'm thinking about the circular one. You know, the metal one. That's on Kashyyyk, though. I guess
The one with treads.
Yeah.
The snail tank.
That's not Phantom Menace, though.
No, the snail tank was in Kashyyyk. So I think we're gonna get so the Bongo. I think we're getting the Bongo. Do you know what that is?
The shield.
The Bongo.
I may not know.
That's the submarine they take in the Phantom Menace. Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and I think they'll do that. I think they'll do it. We will get a mini Jar Jar.
The reason I didn't know that because it's such a stupid ship. It's like
the Bongo.
Wow, we're gonna quickly submarine.
He says that. He says used to be taking the Bongo to the planet core.
Jar Jar said a lot of things.
No, Boss Nass said that.
Jar Jar is just a blur. I was like, he blurs everyone's dialogue. He's like, Misa stepped in big doo doo, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna go get some popcorn and use the bathroom.
He never said that.
Yeah,
Captain Tarful said you said in big doo doo this time.
You said no boo doo doo.
No. So my predictions are the Bongo, J-type Nubian Starfighter.
That one.
I think we're gonna get the MTT, which is if we can get like a little crank rollout that rolls the droids out. The troop trick carrier, the thing that comes out and drops all like 30 droids out.
Drops the
battle droids.
The Mountain Dew.
The MTT, that one, yes.
Yeah.
That would be sick. That would be cool.
It would be neat.
And the little figures could like dangle from the thing, and they would. But my big thing is we already know we're getting the Boonta Eve set. I think it would be fair to say we're going to get some more pod racers.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know who you're gonna get.
Ben Quadranero.
That's like the only guy I can name.
Dude, his power couplings.
You wouldn't get those. They would just not include them. Like they're gone. They're already gone.
It's just him with like a pile of fire. It's a ship.
Is the one guy whose pit droid went through the thing? We'll get him too. The pit droid one that blew up.
Heck yeah. But I think
Maybe
those
we'll
are
get
my.
something big, like a cruiser.
Well, I mean, that's would be the biggest thing they've made.
Maybe we get an N1 Starfighter.
Oh yeah, well, that makes sense. I forgot.
Well, but the thing is, like,
we already have Mandos. Mandos is pre-orderable. I didn't want to say it
because Mandos, but he souped it up a little bit, didn't he? Change some of the colors.
It is a different sculpt, but
yeah,
I mean, I would.
Didn't he paint it gray or something? Or
no, they buffed off the paint.
Yeah, so it's
chrome. Color. Yeah.
So maybe they could do this with a yellow. I didn't want to see that one because I knew like it's similar, but they probably would. There's enough of a difference. I think they might do it.
Yeah.
You can get a Coruscant air taxi. Think about that.
I'd rather have a cloud car.
Well, that's not the right episode. Just wait. Wait.
I know. I'm trying to think what else.
I will buy a cloud car.
I think
Guys,
those are the big ones.
Comment if you want me to start my cloud car collection. Don't forget.
Yeah, keep doing that.
Did anybody comment that?
No.
I didn't check.
Nobody did. Nobody watches this show. No, we appreciate everyone who does.
Taxi. I sent you a picture of the taxi transport. Please show it to everybody.
Okay. Let's get through the rest of this list here. If the same quality control issue is reported 3 times, they basically do an investigation, and they will continue to tease but not confirm the ghost. Haha. Okay. So we got that. Let's go ahead and minimize
the QC
this.
thing is
So we're really excited for a lot of what's announced here. There's a lot of great stuff, flight stands, new stuff,
a lot of like,
ATTE.
yeah, not a lot of like this ship's coming out. They have lots of they already have, but like a lot of, hey, this is how we're gonna run our business, which is good. We like to know
Yeah,
that stuff.
it's true. Next we can talk about the Black Series.
There is a lot on that one
Black
too, but
Series
it's gonna be
news.
quicker.
This will be really quick. I'll run through it. So there's talks, nothing confirmed yet, but there's some talks from, I guess, some reliable sources. Nerdzoic, I can't remember. I have it pulled up here. Nerdzoic. So Nerdzoic is stating they're going to do some re-releases of the Black Series.
This isn't confirmed.
It's not confirmed, but I don't know where he's getting this info, but he's getting it, and he's claiming it's true. And I'm talking big re-releases. I'm talking Commander Fox, Emperor on Throne, the Mandalorian Scout Trooper on White Speeder Bike, Jango Fett. I don't know which one, though. Bosk, Episode 1 Obi-Wan, Episode 1 Darth Maul, Clone Wars Obi-Wan from Walgreens. They're going to re-release 000, Ahsoka from Season 7.
I'm getting 000.
My big one is Shadow Squadron, the triple pack. If they do that, I'm immediately on it. You're going to get a all-black chrome Scout Trooper on a black chrome speeder bike and a Shadow Stormtrooper with a pauldron. Another noticeable one is the... I'm trying to think of his name. I just have a picture of it. It's just the Mandalorian Loyalist, the standard black and white, or silver and blue Death Watch Mandalorian from Season 7 of the Clone Wars. So that's basically all the ones we know. Great stuff. If they're doing that, super excited for that.
I'm getting 000. That's the one that's like so hard to find.
Yeah.
I've got Afra. 000 and BT is elusive. I don't know what they would do 000 and not BT, but
I'm assuming they will if they're going to do one.
We'll see. If I can get those two, I'll have the whole squad. I'll be set.
He's jealous because he's obsessed with Afra and I've got him. Ooh.
Good comics. You have them? I didn't even know.
Yeah, I have all three.
I would so get Obi-Wan Kenobi and clone armor. That actually is
I want that. I want that, and I'm glad I don't have to go to Walgreens to get it.
Well, they may re-release the Walgreens and be like,
no.
Well, they had it the first time. Well, they did really good with that.
Oh yeah.
They're great at pre-orders.
Oh yeah.
They do great.
Other news in Black Series, they didn't say what it was. If you are a fan of the Carbonized line, there is another 2-pack coming out. So we just had the Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary Royal Guard and the TIE Fighter pilot Carbonized come out on cards. And more that's about to come out is the Ned B and Perch Trooper double pack. But this new pack, we're not sure what it is, but expect to see that soon. They're talking about that. There's a new rumor report. Cal Kestis' lightsaber from the new Jedi Survivor game. That Black Series lightsaber is coming. It actually is out on Shop Disney. It's the exact same saber you got if you pre-ordered the big collector's edition of the game. There's no difference. Some vintage collection news. The deluxe Black Chrysanthemum is available on Hasbro Pulse. Comes with swappable head, articulated face. A bunch of extra stuff. So that's kind of that. News for figures. I think now that we've talked about figures, I think it's time we show some figures. Jack, you want to do me the honors? What'd you get? What's your new pickups?
I mean, I have one really stupid small piece of news.
Uh-oh.
Billy D. Williams announced autobiography. Oh. What have we here? February 2024. Just really random. I mean, I guess check it out if you want to check it out. It looks like it's a picture of him as Lando, so I mean...
What have we here?
There you go. I mean, maybe he's got some cool insight. People are doing that kind of stuff, but... Yeah, I have a couple figures. I have a lot of big pickups. I went to Meijer, and I got some good stuff. I went to Target and Walmart. I keep going, man. There's some decent stuff. My Target's remodeling. They're doing the Disney store. It is so bare bones in that Target. It's got 3 Millennium Falcons, and that's it. But I got some good stuff. I got Poe Dameron. I unboxed this one because I want to keep this one. I really like orange. I like the sleek color of orange and black. So I got Poe Dameron.
That's why Jar Jar's his favorite.
It's got some little things at the bottom. I'm waiting for Babu Freak. I'm waiting for Babu Freak. He's C-3PO. Fun fact: C-3PO's oldest friend.
Babu Freak.
But Poe Dameron, orange and black. And then and Holden does not have this, so please comment. He's whatever mean things you want to say.
I'm lacking on that. That's the only chase I don't have.
It is the Poe Dameron X-Wing. It is not as cool. I like the orange one better, honestly, but it's a chase, so. It's blue. It looks really generic, honestly.
It's the T-70 X-Wing, right?
It is the T-70, yep. I don't like how generic it is. It's just, I get it. They have to change something. It's not my kind of chase, but my kind of chase, or rare, I guess.
Yeah,
I got Ahsoka. I got Ahsoka Tano with her droid. R7A7, don't forget that name. Hold up. 3 backs. Wait a minute. What are you saying, SpongeBob? Where you do those lessons on the bubbles?
Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it.
Don't forget it. And then here is... I got this in the mail. I've seen it in Targets in store. It was the Coruscant Battle Pack. You got 2 droids. Obviously R2-D2. And then R4-P17. 2 battle droids. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. You get their ships from the Episode 3 opening scene. Which is different than the regular ships, which I've seen in the store, too.
Those are the exact same?
No, there's ships in store. I mean, like, they have their starfighters in store.
The what? The Jedi Starfighters?
Yeah, those are different than the Episode 3 ones.
Oh, well, so they have those... Okay, I got what you're saying. You're talking about the
like
narrow...
in the middle.
You're talking about the triangles. So they have... you can buy those. You can buy those separately. I have them in separate boxes.
Yeah. The
one in the Coruscant Battle Pack.
The only way you can get these open ones, like this one from Episode 3, is from this pack. And then the Starfighters with the narrow ones are separate.
No, that's what I'm saying, is I have them right here. You can get the... Ones? Hold on. 1 second.
Take a look at that bad boy. Hottie. Not.
Luckily.
Not. Hottie.
Got them right here. So yeah, you can buy them separately.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. So
well, I got the battle pack, and you get 2 Vulture droids on top of that, which is sleek.
Those Vulture droids, that's the only way you can get those, I'm pretty sure.
That's what it is.
You can only get those black and blue ones that way. They are releasing the Vulture droid in the standard tan color. You can get those, but I think those ones are gonna be Coruscant Battle Pack exclusive. Can't say it enough. I am absolutely obsessed with those Vulture droids. I love them.
I do like them too.
They are amazing.
Yeah, I like this. I love this battle pack because I love these 2 ships, Anakin and Obi-Wan, and then the Vulture droids. Like you said, they look sleek. They have a really cool design with like the blue stripes, if you can get it. The blue stripes with like the arrows, and you got some decent detail on that. I think some people are saying there's some really cool stuff like they can do when you get them out of the box.
You can do all kinds. I've played with mine. I did a review on them already. I did. I have all of mine out. There should be a review out in about a little more than a week on those.
If you look back here, though, there's so much empty space behind the ships.
That is where they have the extra legs.
Yeah.
There are extra legs for the Vulture droids.
Not seeing.
There are 4 pairs of legs.
I think they could have cut down the space a little bit on that, and that might not made it so big. Maybe they had like a standard size or something like that. But that was just like a lot of space back there. But super, I love this battle pack. Like I think there's the Death Star battle pack and probably another one. But this is the one I would pick up on.
The next battle pack is the Hoth one, where you get the AT-AT and 2 snow speeders.
True, I forgot about that one, but you can buy those all separately. Is there any exclusive stuff in that one?
So I think those snow speeders have longer tow cables. So you can. You
complained a little bit. You're like, it should be bigger.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Yeah, bro, you're like, this is really small.
Go watch my video. That isn't out yet. Comes out Tuesday on the AT-AT. I cram a snow speeder in there. It's not out. Toy review
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
mine's hooked up, but the best it can do is sit on the ground right directly underneath where it's like hooked in.
Yeah.
That'd be cool though. When we'll see if that's true or not. I don't know if that's confirmed, but
I'm
that'd be
hoping.
cool. That would make it more worth to do it.
That means they listen and they out there.
They listen to not our podcast. I mean, maybe.
Hey, if you're listening, drop a comment. Say I work for Jazzwares and I like you guys.
And
Send
I'm gonna
us
send
stuff.
you. I'm gonna send you free. Yeah, hold on. I was getting to that part. Send us like 10 Sabines. Those go for a lot of money. All
And
right.
send if you're gonna do the Phantom Menace bongo, send Jack like 30 Jar Jar figures.
Yeah, send me. Yeah, see if you can send me like 50 C3PO heads too. I know it's Black Series, but I just collect them.
Yeah. What else did we pick up, Jack?
That's all I picked up.
Okay.
I've only really done Micro Squadron. I haven't gone to a toy store in a
I was
minute.
gonna say Jack did pick something else up. He just doesn't have it on him. So I'll share this one for the both
What
of
I pick
us. The AT-AT.
Oh, I have it on. It's just up there.
Yeah. So this thing, huge. It's hard to.
Prepare to target the main generator.
It's got voice lines, blaster sound effects.
Anything else? No. Oh, there's my green screen. Oh, look.
That's all I'm going to tell you guys. Go watch my review coming out this Tuesday. Get ready for that. I got that Micro Galaxy Squadron. I did also get the Coruscant Battle Pack Jack showed off.
Yes. No, I got that one.
So that review will be the following week. I got this. This review will be just a sporadic review. I'm just going to, when it's done, I'm going to send it out.
Oh yeah.
Imperial Shuttle. This thing is awesome. Ratchet joints.
Tell them how you got it.
So this is for pre-order on a lot of places. Some people have it, but like retailers, so Amazon, you're not going to get it for another 2-3 months, everything like that. I randomly got an email from my Walmart. Also, I got this on clearance. I didn't tell you that. This was loaded on Walmart's
not even out
website
yet.
for clearance for $29.97. And I went in and I had a coupon, like a thing off the website for $5 off a clearance item. So I got this for like $23.
Dude,
And
not
this
only
is-
is it on clearance,
I mean,
and it's
this
not out yet.
And so
That's crazy.
I went to the store and I couldn't find it. It was not on the shelves. And this was when I was on my lunch break at work, so I'm like, crap, so I had to go back to work. And then it hit me. I'm going to go on the website. And I did the online curbside pickup. I've never done that before. It was kind of weird. I paid for it in advance, and it's running through my head like, oh God, I'm going to go there and it's going to be like, it's going to be the Asajj Ventress ship or the Slave One or something random. And I go there after work. I took them 2 hours to get my order ready.
They had to go find it probably.
It was not taken in yet. It was still in the back. It shouldn't have been out. It shouldn't have. Employee basically told me that. He said, but he didn't care. He handed me the bag. I opened it. I'm like, please. And I opened it up. I'm like, yes, this is what I asked for. And he said, have a good day. And I was out of there.
Like,
So
you know I will.
I got that thing super cheap. And I got a clearance before it came out. So
It's not even just his
deal.
fault too. I mean, he
No.
said that he doesn't care, but dude, it shouldn't have been on the website for clearance.
Yeah.
Who's like, this hasn't come out yet, but
Yep.
clearance it. Yeah, we don't want
Right.
it.
So that's a win.
take it.
So expect a review from that here pretty soon.
That's sick.
I got the Boba Fett Death, Lies, and Treachery comic book version vintage collection. You're not going to see him real well
Nice.
because he's green and I got a green screen. But
He's green.
I got that. All right, here comes the Black Series haul. We'll start
Green boy.
off with Kenobi from Jabeam. Got him. I got Bastilla Shan from Knights of the Republic. I got Darth Malak from Knights of the Old Republic. I got the Fourth Sister from Obi-Wan. I got Tala in her Imperial outfit from Obi-Wan.
Ooh.
Can I get a drum roll, Jack?
No. I don't have a drum.
You can do it. I believe in you.
can't
You
even
don't
hear
look
it.
like
It's
you're
not
drumming.
letting
I'm going to end this right now. So you got to stop that, bro.
Yeah, you can't even hear it.
Yeah, I'm glad.
It's good. What
And
do you mean?
my
What do you
favorite
mean by
pickup that I've gotten so
Sweet.
far, Jesse. Got Jesse, and super
Are
excited
you
for Jesse.
Jesse fanboy?
I pretty much I've got him in the vintage, got him in the black series, got his helmet. That's all my recent pickups. So a couple Micro
Yeah.
Galaxy Squadron, a lot of black series, vintage collection. That's pretty much my recent pickups. There.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll get a lot more once they come out with some more Black Series. I'm gonna get the droids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the Super Battle Droid. The Droidica is C3POs with the Droidica, right? Can I get C3PO
A Super Battle Droid.
Droidica? Oh, Super Battle Droid. I'm gonna get C3PO. Can't wait. I love him. I
Watch
don't
out
even
for them
have one yet,
supers.
so I can't say I can't say I don't have a bunch. But if you're army building, good luck. You're gonna have army build C3POs.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get both droids. I'm gonna get some of those redos. I'm gonna get for sure anything Afro related, and then I'm gonna get the Clone Wars that was a Walgreens exclusive. So things are gonna come out. I'm gonna get
Yep.
obviously Micro Squadron.
Yeah, so a lot of toy talk today, not a lot of movie news, anything like that.
That was a
We
trailer.
are going to talk about, yep. So I have it pulled up here. Jack and I will watch there's a new Ahsoka trailer that dropped yesterday. It's only like 45 seconds. We thought it would be fun just to do on the podcast, some cool content. You gotta come over and watch a podcast with us, just relax and see our reaction and everything.
So,
Let me get this ready here. Browser. Okay. So yeah, I've got this pulled up, Jack. Do you have the trailer pulled up?
yep, I have it all 45 seconds.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go ahead.
Boy, we're eating good tonight.
Is that right?
Yep, I won't be taken out back this night. Got new Ahsoka content.
Alright, I'm just
You
trying to make this a little. Alright. We're good. Alright.
All right.
Alright, so we're gonna react to this, Jack. Give me a countdown and let's have some fun.
Oh yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, she's coming, bro. Was he a weapon? I don't know if we talked about that. 2 episodes. What was the runtime?
Yeah, so the first 2 episodes are gonna be an hour and 30 minutes.
Same day, 2 episodes. You get 3 hours of content.
No, that's total. So they're 45 minutes,
Okay.
50 minutes each, 40 minutes each.
You get that time.
I'm excited.
Yeah. 2 episodes though.
Have you noticed something? I picked up on this trailer.
The droid is fighting.
Ahsoka has only been using one lightsaber.
Oh, if you go to the first second, she has 2 out.
No, but that's like her introduction scene. But every other, when she's fighting the Sith, or whatever he is, and
I
the
see.
Inquisitor, she's only using one.
Nope. Go to.
Oh.
Hold on. She jumps out of the sky in this
Because if you look when
With
she
2
first fights the one guy,
33 seconds in. You'll see her with 2 lightsabers. Although I do see a lot of 1 lightsaber stuff. I do see it.
oh yeah, okay, she does come down with 2. But yeah, it's a lot of 1, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something happened mid-episode. Or like maybe this is early and then she lost 1. Or I'm broke.
Maybe. Saw a little bit more of the whoever this Inquisitor is.
Yeah, Inquisitor or whatever you want to call him.
He's got a
This
HK-47 droid.
yeah. I mean, who knows what the Inquisitor is working for, right? Like this is kind of like a messed up empire. We got these new Sith type guys,
Yeah.
and I think that droid who makes the lightsabers, he has a
Hugh
scene where he
Yang.
fights in here.
Hugh Yang was fighting in the Clone Wars, bro. Without arms,
Yeah.
he took down pirates.
Yeah, here's a scene with him. What weapon does he have? Just a pipe?
Probably.
Well, it looks like a shock baton
That's
kind
cool.
of thing. And then you got Hera and obviously all the people you expect.
Still super stoked for the show. Can't wait for it. Less than a month away. It's about 3 weeks. No.
The more
Yes.
the more I think about it, though, the less people are involved that were originally involved. Like different Ahsoka, different Sabine, Hera. Thrawn's the same though, right? So
Yep.
yeah, Thrawn. But he says he's gonna do whatever. So he's like, I'm gonna do whatever. It's like okay, man, you do you. You've done good so far.
Yep. We just gotta,
So
like I
we'll
said.
see.
Yep.
Get your expectations ready, I guess, for
but-
what you should expect.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so that was kind of neat, you know. We appreciate you guys watching that with us and everything. But I think
Yeah.
that's all the news and everything that we've got today.
Yeah.
So-
not a super busy week, but busy enough. That was good.
You know. So I think that's probably where we will call it for this week's podcast, the Maclunkey-cast. I appreciate everyone for stopping by.
Yeah. Drop a comment. Tell me if I should buy more cloud cars.
Yeah.
He needs episode 3 VHS edition. He doesn't have that one
It's
yet.
true. I need more copies of episode 3.
He doesn't have VHS, so he's kind of a fake fan, to be honest.
If you guys have the time and you got this far, appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe.
True fans
comment-
say banana in the comment.
Now comment below what your favorite, if you collect the Micro Galaxy Squadron. Comment your favorite one. Comment your favorite one.
Comment your favorite ship in general, too.
Yeah. Comment, and whichever one of these is out, you guys can check. I'll put a link to the playlist below for the Micro Galaxy Squadron toy reviews. If there's one that's out that I have not done yet, let me know, and we'll work on doing that one next. So we appreciate everyone for stopping by, and we will see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
We'll see ya.